Hello, and welcome to the Texas State Capitol. My name is Jonathan Sines, and I'm the Director of Legislative Affairs for Free Market Foundation, a nonprofit organization dedicated to protecting freedoms and strengthening families right here in Texas. A popular phrase at the State Capitol is, "Government belongs to those who show up." So during every legislative session, we show up full time here at the Capitol to make sure that your voice is being heard and that your values are being represented. Join me as we take a tour of the State Capitol and see how Free Market Foundation is more intimately involved in protecting family values and freedoms here in Texas. At the beginning of the legislative session, we create a written summary regarding our position on major issues affecting people throughout the state of Texas. Those include protecting traditional marriage and limiting divorce. Also include defending the sanctity of all human life. In addition to that, we seek to limit the government spending of your taxpayer dollars. Last but not least, we always seek to protect religious freedom and free speech in public life. Huge battles take place right here outside the House chamber, as this is literally the last time someone could have a chance to let a legislator know why they should vote one way or another on an issue. As a matter of fact, one of the major battles of a recent legislative session took place right here outside the House chamber on an issue protecting the religious free speech rights of students in public schools. Free Market Foundation was intimately involved in drafting this legislation and also working to have it passed here in the House and the Senate. On the last day for bills to be heard, this bill actually was voted down by 2 votes. But by the grace of God, someone who had voted against the bill decided to change their vote the next day and bring a motion to reconsider, giving another opportunity for the bill to be voted and passed. And as a matter of fact, it's exactly what happened. The bill was passed and signed into law. As many people were emailing and calling their legislators, we were standing right out here outside the House chamber, talking to legislators and asking them to change their vote. And because of that, we now have a new law that protects the free speech rights of students in public schools regarding religious issues. Another important way that we communicate with legislators is by testifying in committee hearings in the Senate and in the House. These committees are made up of small groups of legislators. This gives us an opportunity to address them directly and let them know why we think they should vote one way or the other on a particular issue. This type of communication is vital, as it also gives citizens a chance to directly address their legislators at the microphone, as the hearing is a public hearing open to all citizens. In addition to our own testimony, we coordinate and organize other people to come and testify on issues that they have a personal connection with. Most times, this testimony is the most dramatic and makes the biggest impact. This 10 Commandments monument serves as a reminder of the values that are at stake here in Texas. It took a decision by the United States Supreme Court to keep this historical symbol of law from being torn down. Our legal division at Free Market Foundation submitted a brief to protect this sacred monument so it would stay here on our Capitol grounds in Austin. We also worked hand in hand with the Texas Attorney General to help prepare him for his oral arguments before the United States Supreme Court in this particular case. It's the unique combination of legal ability and legislative advocacy that gives Free Market Foundation an opportunity to continue to be a strong voice, a force, and a resource for Texans throughout our state. We take our experience in court cases and use that to make sure that the correct language is put into potential legislation. That way, if it is ever challenged in court, we know that it'll stand up to constitutional scrutiny. We thank you for spending time with us and hearing about some of the issues that we're involved here in our great state of Texas. And we hope that you will look at some of the things that we've been involved in and feel inspired about protecting your freedom in our great state.